Dirty Laundry, your home for true crime online. Like, share, subscribe. H is for hush. Why did the discussion get awkward about the soda and the candy in the back seat? When Chris McDonough interviewed H on the front porch with his mom, and the discussion turned to the candy and the soda that was in the back seat beside Summer, things got kind of weird. His mom started talking about the Skittles in the back seat, and suddenly she had Hunter's full attention. On the seat beside Summer lays an orange soda attributed to Grandma and some odd pieces of candy laying on the seat. This is a screenshot, but if you look closely at the right-hand side, right in the middle of the screen, you'll see Allie putting her finger up to her face in a hushing motion. While it is assumed that Summer was alive at this point, we simply don't know. Take a listen to the video and watch Allie put her hand up to her face at the end.
And then what about the candy on the seat? That was hurricane. Grandma done bought it for in the store.
What was Hunter's odd reaction to the talk about the Skittles? And why would his mom hush him over something as simple as candy? Could Summer possibly have gotten a piece of candy lodged in her throat and choked on the way home? Or is there another problem with the candy in the back seat of Grandma's car? In a previous video, I covered Hippie House and the products they sell. Not only do they sell traditional CBD and nicotine, but they also carry a product called Delta 8. It's known as marijuana light. The product is illegal in some states, but legal in Tennessee. It is available in flour, vape pens, gummies, and other edibles. Adults use Delta 8 for pain and other benefits, but in June of this year, in East Tennessee, the following report was released.
Sour Patch Kids, they're putting these marijuana byproducts into these gummies so that they're easier to take for adults or more appealing to young adults, but then they're dangerous for kids because they find them, they get into them, they're going to eat and eat and eat because it's candy to them. And so we have had cases of children that have gotten into these and essentially overdosed. It's very sedating, so they are going to be sleepy, moving towards unresponsive, and then sometimes moving towards not really remembering that they need to breathe, where then it can be life-threatening to them. And so that's what's really scary. And when you eat these, it takes a while for it to be absorbed, so you can be eating several, and then the first one or two are starting to have effect, and you've already got 6 or 7 on board. So it can be a long-lasting effect, and it can be a cumulative effect as it's being absorbed into your system. We've nearly had to put at least one case on full life support, at least temporarily. We did not have to, but it's to that level that these kids need to be observed and supported until this clears their system. Sometimes this is real marijuana byproducts, or it's the synthetic marijuana that they can put in these gummies. Some of these are commercially produced and bought in states where it's legal. Sometimes these are made at home. There are recipes out there online to make these yourself. But the bad news is they're out there, and they're not necessarily in containers that are childproof. The labels look like candy. They just look very visually appealing. And so it's a really dangerous situation.
Why did they make 2 stops just for nicotine that day? Why go to Hippie House when they already had nicotine vapes? Out of curiosity? And if so, what did Grandma buy when she was there? We never heard that. If Summer had found and eaten the candy, she wouldn't have stopped at 2, which is a recommended maximum dosage. She might have eaten a whole package. It's just another possibility, but the odd way that Allie and H acted during the questioning just led me to look twice at the places that they went that day, and it doesn't make sense that they would stop in 2 different places for nicotine. Just a thought. Let me know what you think. 1,960 subscribers and growing. Thank you all so much for sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Check back Monday for the poll results. Don't forget to vote. I'm going to add a different case on, and I want to know which one you'd like me to cover. Thanks again. Have a great afternoon and a wonderful weekend. Bye.